Writeshop is basically a workshop, but a workshop where participants are supported to document a quality paper or case study, and it focuses both on the content of a document and the quality of the writing. It was organized for SNV Kenya. SNV Kenya is an organization that works through intermediate partners on development, both in economic sectors like tourism and livestock, and they focus on capacity building. And capacity building is not easy to explain to people what exactly they're doing. So documentation of their cases and their work is very important. So what they did was they asked all their advisors to make case studies of their work with their partners, and this also helped them to reflect on the work, what works well, what doesn't, and also helps them to build stronger relationships with their partners. So the Writeshop helped them to create some case studies documentation of the work. In the Writeshop we focused both on facilitating the analysis and the writing of the case studies and the actual style of writing. So my role was really on facilitating the content and the analysis of the work. So I helped the partners and the advisors at the Writeshop to reflect, to analyze the situation, to make a good document out of it, what were the lessons they learned, but also based on their own concepts, their own ideas of how things would have worked in the first place. And then I had a colleague who was a professional editor, and she focused more on the style, spelling, but also common mistakes that people make in writing, so as to create cases that were also very exciting to read and inspiring for the reader. So our role was really both on the content and also the form, the style of writing. Capacity development is a process, and having the ability to document and disseminate learning and lessons about your work is an important aspect of it. So knowledge management is also part of capacity building. So we feel this is an important tool for knowledge management. A Writeshop can help people to reflect, can help people to create learning within their organizations. So in that sense, this is a really good example of capacity building. Also, it helps us to strengthen relationships with clients, like SNV, where we have worked for a long time and in many different countries. And the Writeshop also strengthens this long-term relationship with the client, where we can see how things work in practice and how we can support them in the future. I think knowledge management is generally known in the sense that organizational learning now means more to people. So when people start looking at organizational learning as something which is sharing experiences within organizations, between individuals, creating a culture of learning, knowledge management is the broader concept where organizational learning fits in. So I think knowledge management is becoming more important within capacity building as a concept. In 2009, first all the case studies will be edited when they're finalized by our editor, and then they'll all be disseminated in special editions of SNV magazines. But also on the internet, it will be used in a learning platform for SNV advisors all around the world. But also, I think externally, these will be shared, and probably you can find them on our website where we showcase some of the work we do. SNV at global level is a strong partner for Wageningen International. We work with them in many countries, and this is an example of the work. We continue working with SNV at global level, but also within the region in East Africa, where we did this workshop. This specific write shop will probably have a follow-up in 2009, where we might repeat the same event. But definitely with other training and capacity development activities in SNV, it will be used as an example to strengthen the relationship with SNV.